Alright guys, still your guy Big Time from Double South, and we see the one the CSS matter they go. So the last class now the last video, we talk about inline CSS then internal CSS. And I thought I say this next video now the external CSS and how they wanna pass now I go show now for this video. So this external CSS now be the major type of CSS where most guys they see they run their matter. The way they be now, you need to create external file. So that's fine, and that file now you go add all your CSS codes put. Then you call link out to your HTML page. So now what I want to do now be that. So I'm how you go. What you go do now? So you remember how you create your project now? Where like say you put this your HTML file from one folder. So what you go do now? If you never create one before, just create new folder, call it CSS. So this folder now, so inside this folder now we'll go put all our CSS file. Inside this folder now we'll put all our CSS file. So if you enter the folder now, right click, then you create the file. Or the best way to do it, inside your project, whether or not you use now, this is my same code editor you use now. If you see one, you see the CSS folder here. So what you go do, you go right click on the folder and you go see a new file. Then you type the name of the file. So if it be any name, some people they like to use main.css. Me, I like to use style.css. So what you go do now, you type style, then you say .css. Remember when they do HTML, we say the extension must be .html so that our browser go feel recognize the type of file to know so okay now HTML be this, so now HTML now go run. So this CSS now for your HTML document to know so now CSS codes there, you need to save them as .css. Now go be the extension. So I don't create my own. So I go open now. So when I open now, I just separate this so now I can see the two code. So when I don't open now, the next thing what I go do, I think just come here directly and start to write the code. But before that time, I'll come here, I go link this my CSS file now inside my HTML document. So after the title for this top here for the HTML documents now, what I'm gonna do now, just how is the font small? What you go do, you come down, you get the tag where you the link CSS files. The name of the tag now link. So what I go do now, I go type link, then I go give a relationship. The relationship now style sheet. So they let the HTML know say this link where like say the link or so now style sheet now be. Then the next thing now you need to provide the place where like say this style sheet now it is for inside your project. So the place I'll create our style sheet now inside our CSS folder. So this I go do now, just come and I go say href. Remember href now, it's time we do Uncle Tank for HTML hypertext reference. So I go say href. Then I go say this href now one link out to the CSS file. So since we put inside CSS folder now, we'll first write the name of the folder, which is CSS. Then we'll put /, then we'll type the name of the file, which is style.css. Once you do all that finish now, just close the tag. Just close the tag like this. So now any code web like so we write for here, we'll link and come here now. You see and say automatically now the thing go show. So if I go now, just come here quickly now, say h1. This h1 I call us okay. Welcome is small letter. Welcome to CSS or my type of now cascading style sheets. All right, so if I run into a browser now, it is say just show black now because we never had any CSS styling. So now just normal HTML. So more try do one now. If I count the CSS now, I tell now before say the time to learn the inline and internal CSS. Now I tell now say now to target the element where you want style. So I'll come my CSS here. I go say h1. Then the next thing I'll open this my curly brace. This curly brackets now. When I open it now, inside this place now, I will type all the code where I want to target this h1, all the type of style I want this h1, and inside now type on now. So the first I want just change the color. So I'll say I want the color now, make the color be red. So more test now. So now I just say the color will be red now. If I go back to my browser, if I refresh, you see I'm saying that the color does change now to red. Why? Because HTML don't link with CSS now to style this our h1 text for here now. If I come here now, say I just make small mistake, maybe I not type the name of the file where. Show this here, I don't purposely make this mistake now. I not type and where. If I go back now, you see I say you know they see the styling again. So this linking as well very important. The thing where you need to make sure so you get here now this link. Now the most important thing here. You need to specify the name of the folder. The name of the folder this guy did. So if the name of the folder this guy did now, if now another name I think name now, you know type CSS, now that folder name now you could put here. So my own inside this CSS folder, and the name of the file now style.css. And not only one style if you get different style. Even as we run the CSS we go now, I go show now how to download other type of style sheet or if you use to make our website fine. But for now, I'm just run this for the go small. So we'll just change the color. We'll convert all the text to capital letter now. So to do that one now, you say text transform, and you can say uppercase. If you say uppercase now, if I go to the browser now, you see I say just change out to uppercase now. Might just come in and change font. I'll say font family. If you want to change font and font, not worry, we'll not use it later. Font family, and I'll call this one might just say Lato. This one if not inside your browser. Sorry, if it's not your system, so if it not work for you yet, because I don't install off my system now. I not install myself. Can you imagine? Might use another one. Which one I'm going to install? Might say robot. So let's install this guy. You see, the fonts don't change. You see the fonts don't change now. The fonts don't change. You see, the fonts don't change now. So these are just stylings now where they affect only this H1. So if I come here now, I can create another H1 now. This same styling now, it go affect that same H1. Just say now. If I come down now, I say H1 again. I say we must sabi code. You see, I say the affect too. Why? Because we the target H1. So no worry. As we run the CSS we go now, I go show now how to target other, how to target the same tags. But it could be different styling. I go show now. We'll get to use class or ID. You get. So then I will go end this our video. Then I see they call the external. So just to recap and go over the thing once more. What you go do? You create the CSS file inside a folder, or if you create them for the same place where you create HTML now. But the key thing is, since the CSS, you know, they write them inside this HTML document, like the internal and the inline CSS and external, you go need to use this link now, this link tag now, to link and call this HTML document. And the important thing is you specify the relationship, which is style sheet, then you put href now to link to where the CSS codes they do. You dey get now. So now what we do for you now? So you see now we link this guy now, come here now, and it give us the code now, which is what you are seeing here. So now so it be now the external. And for the many parts of this our series and everything we go do, what the CSS teaching ourselves now the external now go to use. But once so we feel they use the internal, the inline, but it no go menu, we no go write a menu the way they do the external styles. So now here we go to end this one, and more of the practice more smart. See me your guy Big Time from Double South. And if you like this video, subscribe. If you not like see subscribe me for not lost. Now they be. All right, see you for the next video.